Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay, so just for matters of introduction, can you just say your name, where you're from, and what you do?
Ernie Grecula, manager of the Art Cinema, Hartford, Connecticut. Born here and raised here. Originally, it was a neighborhood theater that showed more or less B-run movies. And in the 1950s, it became an art house showing foreign films. My dad took it over in the early 60s, showing foreign films, avant-garde films, and just your out-of-the-ordinary type Hollywood films.
When was the theater built again?
Started in 1919. I think it opened in 1920. By the late 60s, early 70s, into an adult theater, showing adult films.
Tell me a little more about how this evolution from foreign films to adult films happened.
Well, the foreign film producers were showing a lot more sexuality in their films, and I think that's what intrigued the moviegoers as well as the Hollywood producers, or I shouldn't say mainstream Hollywood, but the American producers got involved and started really pushing the limit as far as adult content was concerned. And the whole thing exploded in probably 1972, where everything went.
What do you mean by everything went?
All forms of sexuality, the acts of having sex, from just not only frontal nudity, but actual penetration.
How did showing this kind of content affect business here?
It increased. As long as they had nudity, the more nudity, the better they did. The more the Catholic Church frowned on them, the better they did.
So a lot of people can get this kind of content for free or for very cheap online in the privacy of their own homes. Does that have any kind of effect on your business here?
Oh, I'm sure it does. You can watch whatever we're showing in the comforts of your own home if you wish.
So then how do you get people to come in here?
It's a venue for people meeting people, I guess. I don't know. I can't explain it really.
Walk me through a typical day at the theater. What does a typical day working here all day consist of?
Open up the doors, a few people come in, and it's never really busy at any one time. You know, we managed to do well enough by the week's end to justify keeping the doors open. And if we didn't own the building and have to pay rent, we'd never exist. That would be impossible.
I like that event sign. That's a very old sign. A very old sign. I mean, what would you like to see the theater become like in the future? Do you see it becoming more popular in the future?
Of course.
Showing like the same kind of stuff? Do you want to branch out? Like, what's your vision for the future?
I don't know. I don't know. I can't answer that question. Only because what I would like, and what's going to happen are probably two separate things.
What do you mean by that?
Well, we talked about the retro revival films. I'd like to see it. A theater like this deserves something like a revival audience and revival films. Because you don't see many theaters left like this.
You know, are you happy with what the kind of the history of the theater and what the theater's become and maybe its future?
Well, I'm proud of the history, proud of being able to keep the doors open. Other than that, I can't foretell the future, so I don't know what's going to happen. No, it's one of the only standing theaters of this generation standing left in Connecticut, not only Hartford, but in Connecticut. So it's they're all gone. Most of them are gone, and those that have been restored to their original beauty cost a lot of money to get them into the state they're in now. And I'd love to do that here, of course, but if someone wants to invest, that would be great.